ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I feel very honored to be here and to give me the opportunity to visit Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. I'm here to talk about my platform, which is to improve and make better the education standards in Africa. Well, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do the whole Africa. That's why I chose to focus on the small village in Malawi, Cameroon. I chose that place because that's where my dad grew up. And my dad has been a very big inspiration to me. He has influenced me. And I remember growing up, every conversation we had, he always emphasized on education up until today. And I always see that in him because he was brought up in a village. There were 13 kids in his family. And out of all 13 kids, he's the only one who went that far with education. And I look at his brothers and sisters, they're still in the same situation. In the villages, they struggle every day. And my dad, he's the one, he went so far with his education. That's why he's here in America. He brought us here in America because of that education. And for that reason, I chose that platform. You know, when I was growing up, I used to really love helping people. And, you know, like, I just wanted to help. And when I came here to America, it kind of opened my eyes a little more. Because I was in school and I would meet people, talk about Africa, and, you know, like, feedback I got. And, you know, I see on TV, and it just broke my heart, and I just wanted to fix everything, like, everything. I wanted to fix everything. And then I was like, you know what? I think the best way for me would be education. We have so many things that are going on in Africa. We have the spread of AIDS. We have, like, the worst civil war, everything. And I was like, I think the best way for me would be education. To help people, if people have education, have that humanity, to think they're smart. You know, it's not just the money, it's everything that goes with education. Like, look at you guys here, you know, because of education, you think, you're smart, you want to change the world. And I believe that if we give people education, they'll have the same drive that we have. That's why I want to work with education. I'm creating a campaign called Hope by Education. And I hope I'll obviously focus on Cameroon, the village which my dad grew up. And the main purpose is to make better education and, you know, give the better learning environment and food, you know, make education a place to be a place where kids want to be at. They should have the drive to go to school, be enthusiastic about it. And, you know, they should look at someone. And the other reason is that I want to give the voice. They should look at someone and say, you know what, I want to be like her. I want to have that education and be like her, and I want to, you know, be the voice for that kid to do the same thing. And I work with my donor, the volunteer program, and I hope winning this year, after the year, they will give me that opportunity to work with her on a higher level and bring better education and inspire kids and be the voice for people in Africa. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm representing Sonkey and I'm representing Cameroon. I'm not representing Cameroon actually. I believe in Pan-Africanism and that is why I'm doing Miss Africa USA. My platform is cervical cancer, but I've suffered from breast cancer before. But my platform is cervical cancer. I choose cervical cancer because it's one of the deadliest diseases that people really don't look at. In African countries, like 90% of cervical cancer affects people from African countries. And a lot of people are not aware of the fact that they can avoid this with like just preventive motives. They don't really need a lot of medication, they don't need all that. Anybody who is sexually active needs to know they can have cervical cancer because you get it by the HPV virus. And the HPV virus can cause a lot of harm to any woman. And you know the woman is the strength of everything. Without a woman, you can't have any kids. And every man is a fruit of every woman. So I'm doing cervical cancer just to be able to educate people on it. In Africa, people are ignorant about cancers and cervical cancer. And it's not just ignorance, it's poverty. And my plan to help these people is, right now I work with Operation USA. It's one of the biggest organizations that supply medications to different parts of the world. And I work with the Playboy Foundation, and I'm like the first African to talk to them, to go to Africa and do something. I visited Nigeria recently, and I went to a lot of places and I saw women suffering from cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer, things they could prevent, but they just didn't know how to do it. My plan is not just to focus on Cameroon. I've been to a lot of African countries, my 3 years stay in America, but I've been traveling a lot. And I have a passion, I have a mission, driven by vision of a different vision. And I'm gonna realize this dream. Women need to know that from the age of, as soon as you start having sex, kids start having sex in Africa at the age of 8 and everywhere in the world. And they don't know that they need to get pap smears. Even in America, a lot of Africans don't know that they need to get a pap smear. They don't, but they're sexually active. They all need to know this, and somebody needs to tell them. And I'm somebody who a lot of people listen to, a lot of people look up to me. And I'm doing this Africa because I can use it and talk more to more people. So, as Miss Africa USA 2010, that I hope to be, I'm gonna go to all African countries. Yes, all African countries with the help of Operation USA and the Playboy Foundation. They're ready to sponsor everything and do all the raising of money that I can do. Get people, anybody, even if I don't win, anybody who wins, I'm gonna take anybody who wants to come with me. Next weekend I'm going to Haiti where I'm gonna start doing all this with Operation USA, and I hope I can pass this message to women. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amanda Sureso Olima. I am more than honored to be one of Zambia's representatives here at Miss Africa USA 2010. My stand is to assist with the basic needs of healthcare facilities. Healthcare is such a big entity, but if you take it and break it down into small groups, you will find out that actually this big spectrum is manageable. Basic needs, such as pillows, blankets, beds, to provide some comfort to people that are in a tough situation. By Embrace. Embrace is a non-profit organization that I founded at age 17. We'll go into this healthcare facility and embrace them. Also, while we are there, we'll look at other areas where we can be of help and try our level best to assist them. I also want to be that living example that it's never too late to go back to school and end an education. Do not be told any different. There is no time limit on how far you can go and advance yourself academically. Thirdly, but definitely not the least, is my quest for clean, clear, safe water. Going into African villages where there is no source of water, drilling borehole wells that are safe, will provide water that is safe for everyone. By doing research, I've come to recognize this. Some of Africa's diseases can be prevented by this simple fact, the precious gift of water. Thank you.